All right, let's talk about something that drives every single one of us crazy. That electricity bill. You know the one. It shows up every month and it just keeps getting bigger. But what if I told you the answer to this problem has been right above your head this whole time?
I mean, you know that feeling, right? The bill comes in the mail or it pops up in your email and you just get this little sense of dread. You open it up and yep, just as high as you thought, maybe even higher, it never seems to go down.
It feels like it only goes in one direction, up. And what's worse, on top of paying more and more, you still have to deal with random power cuts that just ruin your day. It is so frustrating.
Okay, but hold on. What if the permanent fix for this whole mess, the high bills, the power cuts, all of it, is literally just sitting there on top of your house?
Yeah, just think about it for a second. Your roof. It does a great job keeping the rain out, but it could be doing so much more. It can be your own personal power plant. By putting solar panels up there, you start making your own electricity. And that means you can finally stop depending on the grid.
Now you're probably thinking, okay, that sounds expensive. But here's the really great news. You're not in this alone. The government has actually stepped up with a huge program called the PM Surya Ghar scheme, and it's designed to make this switch to solar way more affordable for everyone.
And we're talking about some serious financial help here. Look at these numbers. For a 1 kilowatt system, you get a straight-up subsidy of 30,000 rupees. For a 2 kilowatt system, that jumps to 60,000. And if you go for a system that's 3 kilowatts or more, they give you 78,000 rupees. That kind of support makes a massive dent in the upfront cost.
So what happens when you combine that government help with a properly installed system? You get this, a big, beautiful zero. And yes, you heard me right. With a good 3 kilowatt system on your roof, your electricity bill can literally drop to zero. Just imagine that for a second. No more electricity bills, ever.
And that brings us to a really important way to think about this. A solar system isn't like buying a new TV or a fridge. It's a 25-year investment in your home. And just like any big investment, who you trust to handle it is probably the most important decision you'll make.
Because let's be honest, not all installers are the same. Not even close. So let's break down the difference between just getting a standard installation versus working with a true expert, a company like Rite Solar. The difference is huge.
This really lays it all out. A typical installer might just give you a generic, one-size-fits-all setup. But a company like Rite Solar, they custom engineer a plan that's perfect for your home. They don't just do basic safety checks. They make top-tier safety their #1 priority. And maybe best of all, you're not juggling a bunch of different people. You have one single team that takes care of everything.
So, let's dig a little deeper into what really makes a company like Rite Solar stand out. Why do so many people trust them with this big investment?
It all comes down to this core idea they have, sun-to-socket responsibility. So what in the world does that mean? It's actually really simple. It means that from the moment the sun hits the panel on your roof, all the way to the electricity coming out of the socket in your wall, the entire thing is handled by one expert team. No passing the buck, no confusion, just one team, one point of contact.
Now, take a look at this number, 30,000. That is a lot. It represents a massive amount of trust. But what is it exactly? Well, here's the really important part. That's over 30,000 successful solar pump installations. Think about that. These aren't just simple rooftop panels. These are heavy-duty systems built for agriculture, often in the middle of nowhere. It's absolute proof that they know how to build tough, reliable systems that can handle the intense heat, dust, and monsoons we have here in India.
And their experience isn't just in one place. They've worked in over 15,000 villages across the country. This shows they have deep, on-the-ground experience just about everywhere, building a reputation for getting the job done right. So when you put it all together, what do you get? You get systems that are actually designed for our climate. You get a team that absolutely will not compromise on safety. It means your investment is secure and low risk. And it all goes back to that simple idea: one team, one promise, and zero hassle for you.
So, what you're really getting isn't just a bunch of solar panels. What you're getting is energy freedom for the next 25 years.
And really, this is what it's all about: true peace of mind. The kind of peace of mind that comes from knowing you won't have to worry about the price of electricity for the next quarter century. No matter how high the rates go, it's not your problem. Now that is an amazing feeling.
So the only question left is, are you ready? Are you ready to turn your roof into a genuine powerhouse? Ready to finally end the stress of electricity bills for good? If the answer is yes, then it's time to see what a custom solar plan could do for your home. The power to change things is right there.